end up in jail or they're dead. Then they cross paths with the wrong person. And remember, we bring it upon ourselves. This is happening throughout all of our nations. I mean, all of our tribes, it's happening. The disrespect of the parents. How y'all doing? But we got to know, that's a commandment. That's in the Big Ten. We got to keep God's commandments. You understand? You have to do that. Give me, what is that, Sirach 3? Yeah, give me that. We got to show you, bro. This is out of the Bible. This is stuff that we need to know for us to live forever. You want to live long life. We do. But we got to keep the commandments. Watch this.
The book of Sirach, chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear me, your father, O children, and do thereafter, that ye may be safe. For the Lord hath given the father honor over the children.
The father is over the children. The father is over the children. What's going on, brother? You up here, huh?
I told you I was going to listen to
Yes, sir. What's going on, brother?
one point you just hit on real head.
Uh-huh. Respecting the father. Right, I understand.
I'm not his father.
No, you his father. You the father figure.
I've been in his life since he was 6 years old.
So you his father. What you mean?
Yeah. But
Come
you know
on,
what
watch
I mean?
this.
That's his mama and that's my
For the
wife.
Lord.
And that's your son.
Yeah,
Right.
I do
That, say
anything wrong.
say that's your son.
It is my son.
That's your daddy, brother. Watch this. This happens in our community. You'll get another husband, right? Because some stuff might have happened in the past, whatever. You get a husband, and then the son grows up not respecting the father. The father don't feel like that's his son because the treatment is, and the mother separates it sometimes. But we got to stop that trend.
We ain't got that problem.
No, I'm just saying. It happens in our communities, though.
yeah.
We have to stop that. We got to keep God's commandments.
I came up here personally just to tell you, you hit a good point.
I know I did, because this happened in all our
told you I
communities.
was sitting back there listening to
Right.
you.
All praise to the Most High.
You hit a good point.
Yes, sir. What's your name, brother?
Jeff.
Mr. Jeff. Listen to this. Watch this.
For the Lord hath given the father.
Now, hold on. Because we want to say something to you. Go to Deuteronomy 7. It's a 6. I'm going to get back on you, because you've been here alone. But you heard this before. Keeping God's commandments, meaning when the scripture's coming out, your head's supposed to be off. You love God, right? All praise to the Most High. Watch this. That was simple as heck, wasn't it? It's not hard to keep God's commandments. We make it hard because of pride and hatred of ourselves and we hate God.
My hair, even though it ain't calm.
Your hair look just like God's. Look, you take it out, it's probably gonna poof in the afro. Exactly. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 7.
This is examples what the mother and the father are supposed to be like.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children.
Teach them diligently mean the laws of God. You must teach them to your children. Read.
And shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thy house.
When he's in the house just sitting around, you're supposed to be opening this Bible, showing him his history, showing him that he got to keep this law right here. Watch this.
And when thou walkest by the way.
And when y'all go to the store in the mall or walking down the street, and you see that black man and that white woman, that's interracial marriage. That's against God's laws. You're supposed to teach these things to your kids. Watch this.
And when thou liest down.
And when before he go to bed, he need to hear some amazing story about black people out of the Bible. Teach him the history out of the Bible. This is our job as parents. This is what we must do. But if you straying away from it, you can't do it. If all you know is what he taught you, then you can't do it. You got to come under the men that's doing the righteous examples. You got to come learn, and then you'll be able to properly guide your house. Watch this.
And when thou risest up.
And when you wake up in the morning, your thoughts should be on God, laws, and commandments. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Read on. That's it. That's the job as parents. You know where he at right now? You know where he at? He's learning under the prophets right now as we speak. He learned, what tribe are you from? Judah. You know he's supposed to learn that when he was young? From who? From you. This is what I'm saying. This has been lost. You know you got some understanding. But many of our people have been stripped from this. They're not teaching their kids these things. They're not teaching their kids these things. They're not guiding them in a way that they should go. And what happened to the kids? What happened to you? Got friends that's dead? Why they dead? Because they weren't taught right. They didn't learn that they were an Israelite. They didn't learn they must keep God's commandments. What I'm saying here is, it's our job as parents. I got kids. I got a son that's about to be 14. And guess what? He's learning God laws. He knows he's an Israelite. We're supposed to teach these things. He can come stand right here and teach you your history. We got the officer right here that's drinking the water. He got a son that's 3 years old, can stand right here and teach you God's chosen. That's our job as parents to do that. But a lot of our people don't do that. They neglect that. A lot of our people teach this. Not saying you do, because you know Christ black, because he got the same hair as you, and you know that. But you know this don't happen in our communities. You would still have a friend if he kept God's commandments, if he knew he was an Israelite. He would still be walking today. He would be showing that you an Israelite. This ain't happening in our communities because Esau has pushed something. He said, hey, the white man has said, hey, let me put on BET. You can have sex when you young. You can have sex without being married. You can kill your brother because I'm gonna put a movie called The Wire out, and then you gonna watch the show The Wire. You gonna grow up on that. You gonna grow up on the show what's the gay show with the singing and stuff? Empire. You gonna go watch Empire, and you gonna be learning all these ways, but you ain't gonna learn nothing about God. This is what the world puts today. So we allow the world to teach our kids when it's our job. You know what that means? We failed as parents. But it can change. We can say, hey, I'm gonna keep the law. No, I'm not saying that.
I got a 24-year-old right now. That's a major producer in Little Rock.
Yes, sir.
Lil Boosie, the Bill, all of them on this lake. I got a 22-year-old.
You saying?
This biological.
Give me Romans 2:12 and 2. You know what you're saying right now?
I got good kids.
Sir, I'm not saying that your kids out doing crime, this and that. You're one part of the whole problem. You get what I'm saying? Like you just in there, right? You're in the midst. Your kids they're successful, but what is their success made of?
He's smart as hell.
I know he's smart because he was answering. Watch this though. Watch this.
The book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 2. And be not conformed to this world.
This world, that's what your kids got success in. You want your kids to live forever? What do you think they got to do? Keep the commandments. It's not just praying though. Keeping the commandments. Because if I ask your kids, some of them probably don't believe in God. Some of them probably believe in God but don't think He'll color, or Christ and don't think He'll color. They're gonna tell me something different. They all ain't gonna be on the same accord. That's how we know that it's gotta be ran out of here. Once it's guided properly out of here, bro, you gonna be smooth as butter. You gonna be the coolest thing walking down the street. But we losing that. We losing these things because the proper guidance. You understand? We got to guide. It's our job, sister. Listen, it's our job as parents to make sure they learn who they are, learn the ways of the Lord. Because outside of this is death.
Right.
Outside of this is death.
That's that young generation, though.
That young generation. But who's over the young generation? Us older men. The older men have failed us. You know that, right?
I know that.
Right?
I know that.
How old are you? 40?
I'm 41.
You 41. You still young. You still young. You know what? The men that was over you failed you. Just like they failed me. But now I'm talking about the older men that was over you, that older generation. They didn't teach you that you got to keep God's commandments.
Right.
That you were God's chosen. That you were the greatest people ever. They did. I bet you they didn't. You know I know they didn't? Because he's 41 and I don't see no fringes.
My fringes right here, but my wife.
No. What is fringes is?
It could be a different for me.
Not fringes. That's this.
Okay.
That's different. You're saying something different though. I know what you're saying.
No disrespect, but y'all fringes is different from my fringes.
What about the
My
Bible fringes?
She kept me out of jail. She kept me out of harm's way. Give me good advice and all that. That's
She's a help me, right?
Right.
I understand that.
That's my fringes.
That's not fringes though. But that's your help.
Right.
That's a good thing. You know we don't have that in our communities either. You know that, sir? You know we don't have that in our communities? Good help. That's not in our communities. A lot of women just want to be hoes. They want to say, hey, I like you because you got money, you paying the bills, nice Tahoe, but then they run off. But you got a good one. We seen her before. She's sitting here learning God's laws.
I seen y'all before with her.
No, I'm saying you got a good one.
And I had 3 or 4 calls before then.
What I'm saying is you got a good one, but she can be better once you apply the commandments.
And she's sickly, and I'm still here.
And I understand. What's up? What's going on? Let's go back to it. Good question. Because fringes ain't in your head, it's on your clothes. You understand? That's a literal thing that you have to put on. Watch.
The book of Numbers, chapter 15 and verse 38. And speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
Right? Look at Jonah. So he's holding the camera the proper way, and he's showing us. Look at his shirt. What's on his shirt? Fringes. Just like all the men you see out here. We not wearing these dangly things on our shirt for just because we this is the coolest fashion ever. Which it is the coolest fashion ever. But because we're commanded to do so. The Bible said put them on. It's a protection for something. Read up. Let's go back up. Let's start up a little bit. Because we got to realize what the fringes are made for. Read what you got.
Verse 32. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day.
So on the Sabbath day, you're supposed to not what? Work. Buying, selling, these things, right? So on the Sabbath day, this man was what? He was working. Watch this. Labor is work. Watch this.
And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and Aaron and unto all the congregation. And they put him in a ward, because it was not declared what shall be done to him.
So this something is new. This happened. Okay, he on the Sabbath gathering sticks and bringing it to people and stuff, doing this and that. So they say, hey, let me put him in a ward, meaning in a prison. Let's just put him back for a minute and let's judge this matter. Let's see what we got to do.
And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall surely be put to death.
The what?
The man shall surely be put to death.
So this man had to be put to death for working on the Sabbath. There's certain judgments that we're supposed to be dead right now. But under the grace of God, Christ, from Christ coming to redeem us from certain of these curses that we couldn't just live by. We were going to die if we was to break. Christ came for that. But watch this.
All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. And all the congregation butt him without the camp, and stoned him with stones, and he died, as the Lord commanded Moses.
And they stoned him that he died. So after he died from breaking the Sabbath, what happened? Watch this. This is what's happened.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So he said, speak it to Israel, because we had to just kill somebody for breaking the Sabbath. So now we got to tell Israel this. Israel, listen up.
Throughout their generations.
We read it from the top again.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So now I got to command Israel to make fringes in the borders of their garment. Fringes in the borders, meaning all around your shirt. Read.
Throughout their generations. And that they put upon.
Throughout your generations, meaning when you get a kid, he's supposed to do it. When he has a kid, that kid do it. Throughout we still regenerate, so it's still supposed to be upon us. Read on.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
And a ribbon of blue. That's why you see blue out ribbons around all of our garments. Read on.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord. And
that we may look upon it. The point of it is for us to look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord, so we won't die just like the brother did from picking up the sticks, right? So if you know that you're not supposed to break the Sabbath, maybe the sun go down on Friday night, right? And you know you can't be buying on the Sabbath, which is Friday night to Saturday night, right? So the fringes is to look up on and be like, well, this fringe right here says don't break the Sabbath, so I can't really go to that store right now. I'm losing time because the sun is going down. Then now you remember, I can't break that commandment. Oh, that girl over there, she got a big booty. I can't look at her for lust. I can't look at her. She got her booty out, her breasts out. Oh, I got to turn from that. These are the commandments teach me. Oh, I can't go have sex. I'm not supposed to be doing that. Oh, I can't steal. Oh, because the fringes say so. Oh, I'm supposed to wear a dress. I got to remember to wear the dress. Oh, the fringes remind me this This is what the fringes are for, to help us remember the commandments of God. And once we remember these things, we start doing them. If everybody remember God's commandments that was chosen and that were elect, that was and do them, you wouldn't be sitting here right now. We'll be ruling this earth. We'll be ruling this earth. We got to come back to that. It's not too late to change your ways. You might have done wrong in your life a lot. It's not too late. I've done a lot of wrong, but I want to reverse it and do a lot of right by coming out and teaching. You've been standing here. How long you been standing here, you think? Couple hours? Couple hours maybe? An hour and a half? You're learning the Bible. You didn't know it was that amazing, huh? That you black, you chosen. You're supposed to be a royalty right now, but we at the bottom. All we got to do is remember the commandments, keep the commandments, and we'll live forever.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.